Hey, what's going on, guys? It's CodingTuts, and welcome back to the seventh part of the video called How to Create a Professional Website like Triplagent.com. And actually, it's not a video, it's a series, so excuse me. This is the seventh part, and what we did in the last tutorial was we finished off 100% the site nav, so we styled it, and I realized when I was editing that I forgot a little thing that is not really important, and I really didn't see it until I edited and I had to zoom in like 200%. And also, I saw little mistakes in my CSS, so I'm gonna fix them right now. Oh, and also what we're gonna be doing in this tutorial is we're gonna be finishing off the home page. So this might be the last tutorial or the first to last. We'll see. So the first thing that I want to fix is when I come to the site nav, this thing, last site nav item, does not exist. And I put it before I added these breaks because if you remember, um, I wanted to give each last link a class that has a margin bottom, but it didn't really work, so then I just added two breaks. And I forgot to remove it, so we're gonna remove that, save it, and as you can see, nothing changes. Another thing that I want to fix is actually, this is the last thing, actually, oops, let's just go here. There we go, nothing has changed. So the last thing I want to fix is, so these have a color of 3333, no, 333, but when you hover all over them, it changes to black. Now, I can barely see that, and I don't really know why they've done that, but we're gonna have to do that as well. So I am gonna go back to sitenav content wrapper a hover. So sitenav content wrapper a hover and color hashtag 000. Save that, and now you can see that when we hover over them, it changes. Now, just to prove that something changes, I'm just gonna add a background color of, let's say, yellow, and you can see that it changes. So it should change to black. I mean, I really didn't see this until I saw it when I was editing the videos. So yeah. So yeah, those were the problems that I wanted to fix. Now we're gonna go over to triplagent.com, and I'm gonna explain how I think that we're gonna do this. So this is the footer, and actually this is the footer right here, and this is something else. So what we're gonna do, oh no wait, actually the whole thing is the footer because they're evenly aligned. Okay, so we're gonna be doing the footer in this tutorial. So basically these are two columns, left and right, and they're each 50% of a div that has a width of 970 pixels, a max width of 970 pixels. And we are not gonna do them with position absolute like right here. We are gonna style them with float. But float is a little bit tricky because when we use floats, we also have to add a clear fix hack. Let's call it a hack. That is gonna make sure that everything gets run properly. I mean, I'm going to show you what I mean in just a second. So we're going to go back to our HTML. And do I even put comments here? Okay, I guess not. We are going to be using the footer tag. So footer. Now I am going to go back here to the CSS. And oops. Footer CSS. Oh, by the way, I'm really sorry for the bad audio right now. It's just that my earbuds broke, so I'm using the ones that came with my phone. And when I plug them in my MacBooks, for some reason I can't use the MacBook's microphone, and I have to use, the earbuds microphone. So I guess that's not that much of a problem. But don't worry, I'll be buying a new microphone soon, specifically for videos. So the footer is gonna have a max width of 978 pixels. And I know that most of you are gonna think, well, the footer is gonna have to be like 100%. But you're right, and that's if the footer has a different color from the main color, the background color, because you really don't see it. Even if it's 100%, you won't be able to see it. Plus, the footer isn't like really like an ordinary footer like the one you see in Airbnb.com and Google. I mean, in YouTube and or whatever it is. I don't really think that this should be even called a footer, but I guess it is. So um, let me just go back here, footer, and I'm just gonna say height 500 pixels. I mean, it's gonna be height auto. I just want to see it right now. Come on. Oh, okay. Well, that was stupid. Come on. Position. Okay, I'm gonna change this to it. What? Background color yellow. I did do the footer right. Oh, okay. Oh, no. This is bad. Okay, this is really bad. Margin top 100. Okay. I know it's a problem. So basically, we're giving this a position of relative, and if this wrapper has position absolute, it's gonna happen. So yeah. Yeah, I think this tutorial might be a little bit longer than I expected. So um, nah. Okay, wait, hold on. Card holder. So let's go to a card holder and see what the hell is going on. Oh, okay. Look. So basically, I guess this is what we can do. Oh wait, I have created a float. Okay, yeah, I'm stupid because I forgot to add the clearfix hack to this because it's created with a float. So let me just show you something. I'm gonna give this a border of 2 pixels solid black, and as you can see, let me just say there's no border. You know why? Because um, whenever there are floats, whenever we add a float, the height of the parent div collapses. So what we have to do is we have to do a clearfix hack, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So we're going to add a class of clearfix, and then we're going to go on our CSS, and I'm just going to add it up here, clearfix, and we're gonna make it a pseudo element, so pseudo before, no, after, sorry, content, oops, nothing, display table, and clear both. And now, as you can see, the height is restored again, and I don't know why you can't see the border really, but the important thing is that the height is restored, and now our footer moved right below the whole wrapper. So that's how you do the clearfix hack. And remember, if you're using in any way floats, always make sure to give the parent element, that's the wrapper element, a clearfix, because that is very important, or else you saw what happened. I created a footer, but it automatically said that this doesn't have a height, so it just moved up. And so yeah, I really don't know what the problem is with the border, but I guess it's not really that important. Let me just remove it. Hardcore border 2 pixels solid black. I don't know. It's okay. So we're gonna go to the footer, and there we go. Now this is exactly what we want. I think it should have a margin top of like 50 pixels though. Margin top 50 pixels. Maybe 60. Yeah, okay, I think that's good. And then because it has a position relative, margin. Okay, wait, hold on a second. So margin 60 pixels. Um, auto 0 auto. And there you go. It's in the center. Alright, so I am now going to remove the height and I'm going to change this to a max width because so it becomes responsive. And I'm instead of giving it a background color, I'm going to give it a border of 2 pixels solid black. Now, let me show you something. So this is what we're going to do. Inside, we're going to create 2 divs, and I'm going to give each class of footer column. And now, same class here. Come on. Footer column. There we go. So now we can go here and style it. So footer column width is going to be 50%. And guess what? We're going to be floating it to the left. And we're going to give it a background color of yellow. And let's just say height of 50 pixels. Alright. So this is what, let me just give this a margin bottom of 100 pixels so you can see. Alright, so this is what's happening. Okay, you know what? I'm going to give it 1,000 pixels because I still can't show you what's happening. Okay, there we go. So, as you can see, the main wrapper, so this old wrapper, the footer tag, has a border of 2 pixels solid black. But you can see that it's not covering the whole wrapper because you can see that it is floated to the left. Now, look what happens when I add the class of clearfix to the footer. It is now covering the whole content. So basically, whenever you're using floats, always make sure to use that clearfix or else the height collapses. Remember that, the height collapses. And to basically fix it, you're just going to call clearfix, make it a pseudo element with after, and then you're just going to give it a content of nothing, display of table, and you're going to clear both sides, so left and right, so clear both. Basically, the clearfix hack just makes the whole element just reach out to the bottom of the content, so it's basically gonna cover the whole content. So I don't know if I really explained it well, but you know, it's really important that you remember that you have to use it. Also, let me show you something. I'm gonna write here actually left, and right here I'm gonna right. There we go. But now watch this. The best part of floats is that you can always change the order of the normal document flow. So I can change the float to right. And now you can see that the right is on the left and the left is on the right. So I'm going to change it back to left. Oh, oops. There we go. Alright, now let's get right into the styling of the footer, basically. So I'm just going to remove this, and I'm going to remove this, and I'm going to give it a height of auto. And I'm going to change this to 0. Alright, so the first thing we see is a title, so recent post. So I am going to create an h1. Slash h1. And is there a different h1? No, there isn't. Oh, okay. And then right here, we're also going to create an h1. And what is it? Tweets. Oh, that's from the... That's the same one from the sidenav, actually, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay. Now let's style them. So I'm gonna go to footer h1, and I'm just gonna create a margin of 0. There we go. Maybe I shouldn't have used h1 tags. You know, that's an h3, so I'm just gonna create it as an h3. So I'm gonna change this to h3 and h3, 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 and h3. There I go. Font size is 18 pixels, but I think that's the default. So let's actually check it. So font size 18 pixels. I know. Okay. Well, font family, of course, is gonna be a railway. Mention serif. Oops. Come on. Railway. Oh, there we go. The color I think is the margin bottom is 10 pixels now. I don't believe that. Into title. Yeah. Okay. The letter spacing is 0.2 m and the font weight is 700. So font weight 700, letter spacing 0.2 m. Nice. Also, is it aligned to the left? Yes, it is. Let's see if text transform uppercase. I don't think that's important, but okay. Uppercase. What? If I change this to 40 pixels, okay, nothing. Display block. I mean, doesn't really matter about that, but let's see how much the margin bottom is really. Oh, it is actually a color of 333. Sorry. So I'm gonna add the color of 333. And the line height is 1.55. Yeah, okay. Let's see how it turns out. It looks pretty good. So now these are links. So I'm going to be creating links in the HTML. So I mean this isn't a link, right? Okay. So href JavaScript void 0. 7 things never expected to love about Los Angeles. What did I copy though? Oh, I copied recent posts as well. No, come on, go back. 7 things. Oh my god. Okay. And I'm gonna close the H tag. Another href JavaScript void 0. And the final one is completed. So we are not gonna install these links. Oh, so it's in the UL tag, of course. But I don't think that I'm gonna have to do that. This is a color of black, I think. What if I give it a color of red? Yeah, it's a color of 0. Alright, let's see how we're gonna be styling that. So font size 18 pixels. So let me just go back and say footer A font size, what was it? 18 pixels. Anyway. Oh, okay. Sorry, I don't want to open my Spotify. I'm gonna give it a display of block, and also I forgot to do this. So text decoration of none, and a color of black. Now we are gonna go here and do the same for visited. Text none, and color black. Alright, font family is Railway. And the font weight is 700. Should be. So font weight 700. Oh wait, no, it's not 700. Oh, it's gonna happen like the same thing in the site nav. So in the site nav, it was supposed to be 400, but I changed it to 300, and I'm gonna do the same right here. So let's give it a margin bottom. Margin bottom of 20 pixels. Uh, let's say 30. Okay, and now I'm gonna give this a margin bottom of like 50 pixels or something. No, okay, that's 60 pixels for sure. And now, yeah, I think maybe it's 25. I don't know. Let's try with 25. I really can't. And to slide like this, I'm just gonna have to. I'm gonna remove this. Huh. Oh yeah, it is. I'm seeing a little bit of difference, and I really can't decide what it is. So wait. Oh, I'm gonna see if I remove the border if it's gonna fix things. No, it's pretty much the same, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. Yeah, it is. Okay. So, now what do we have to do? Okay, hold on a second. I'm gonna add both actually, margin, so top 0, left 50 pixels, bottom, what was it? Oh, so that's the 60 pixels, so margin 0 from the top, 15 pixels from the right, 60 pixels from the bottom, and 50 pixels from the left. Yeah, and then we're gonna do the same here. So margin 0 pixels from the top, 15 pixels from the right, 25 pixels from the bottom, and 15 pixels from the left. And you can see that Los Angeles broke. So yeah, that is exactly what we want. And yeah, I think it's perfect. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually create the tweet section. So let me just go ahead and copy this. No. Oh god. There we go. And I'm gonna go back here and just make it a P. What is this though? I think we're gonna worry about that in the future. I mean, in the really, really near future. Let's see how we're gonna style this. So, footer P basically. Margin, what? Display list item, okay, whatever. I really can't see anything other, wait. Why does that have 333 and this has black? Oh my god, okay, so we're gonna actually give it a color of 333. Line height of 1.55. And then a font family of railway. And then sans serif. Oh, and, oh. I guess the font size is like 16 pixels or something. Font size 16 pixels. Yeah, okay, that looks pretty nice, according to me. I'm just gonna do it like this. Wow. It's almost exactly the same. You know what? Again, I'm gonna say it again. I like my version better with the font family of 300. It just looks crispier and sharper, and you know, a little bit more modern. And the simplicity is on the next level, I guess. Um, the last thing we're gonna do in this tutorial is this part right here. I'm gonna go ahead and copy it. And I'm gonna add 4 breaks. 4 breaks right here. So break, 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 and be. Oh wait, I forgot to add to the margin left to 15 pixels and margin right 15 pixels. There we go. Okay, so the space between the link and this is really 4 breaks. And now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna inspect it, and this is what I'm gonna do. So I'm actually gonna wrap it around a span. I'm gonna go to footer p span, and what? Come on. There. Okay. I really can't see where it's styled. I mean, this is the default basically, so I'm just gonna copy everything from here. And wait, actually I don't have to copy it. I only know that the font size might be different. Well, there's no information on that, so I'm gonna have to try and guess it. So font size 32 pixels. No. Nope. Oh, what happened with the copyright? What was it? And copy or something? There we go. Yeah, okay. Okay, so it's not for 13 pixels. I'm gonna try with 10. Wait, what? It doesn't work? Come on. What am I doing? What? Why is it changing that? I don't understand. Oh my god. Oh, I'm dumb. Span. I'm gonna try again with 13 pixels. I was wondering, like, why isn't it working? Oh, it is 13 pixels. Nice. Alright. Guys, now let me show you that it is a little bit responsive. As you can see, it changes. There's no overflow or anything of the footer. And that's because first it's a float and it's not a fixed width. It's width of 50%, and the wrapper doesn't have a fixed width of 970 pixels and has a max width, which means that if the screen is smaller than 970 pixels, then just make it 100% of the screen. So yeah, this is it for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed. It was a really simple tutorial in my opinion, but it wasn't a really short one again. And so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.